Hello my beauties, welcome to this edition of the Adventures of Non-Dom, where I attempt to do really cute nails using my left hand, which is not my dominant hand. I'm actually having a tiny bit of an asthma attack, so it's nothing big. I just took a hit, but I feel a little wheezy, so I'm sorry if you're hearing that. So I'm pushing back my cuticles. We are going to do a little prep. Just a little, not a ton. This video is already really long, and it could definitely have been longer. So we could have probably chatted for an hour at double speed. So it's telling you right there how long it takes me to do my non-doms, but this is double time, so it's not that long. I'm gonna hit this inhaler, guys. I'm just not gonna pretend that I'm not hitting this inhaler. I'm gonna do that. Etiquette be damned. To hell with it. You know, that kind of brings me to a point while I prep my nails. Let me just preface this by saying, even though I'm a YouTuber, I don't make any money at this yet. I'm going to say yet, you know, because, you know, one day I wouldn't hate having some coin to rub together from the channel. But, because it's slow to grow your channel sometimes, and right now I'm definitely in a slow period, and that's why I wanted to do a giveaway, not just to attract new subscribers, but to really thank you guys who have been subscribed to me for a while. So if you've entered the giveaway, thank you, and if you haven't, get over there and do that. You have until the 30th, and I think the prize is pretty cool, so go watch the video. I'll link it. So right now all I'm doing before I go on is doing my little overlay fills and filling the nail beds. And if you saw my last video, which is the one with the giveaway, you know that these nail beds for the Frenches are from the last set, and you can see how I preserved those if you go check out that video as well. So that's what I'm doing here. I've got a little bit of product still on those two nails, and I'm just filling that. And then I'm also going to fill the nail beds, including the thumb, but I don't show that. I'm pretty sure I don't show that. So as a YouTuber, and I'm sure I know a lot of the people who sub and watch my videos are also YouTubers, you know it can get really frustrating to just stay motivated and keep going. And recently, I wouldn't say I had an epiphany. It clicked into my head that I wouldn't say I've been trying to portray an image, but I have definitely curbed my personality, I guess, for lack of a better word, when I do my videos, because I want them to really be something that anyone can watch if you're on the bus or you're you know, at work, or you're with the kids or whatever. And I'm not turning my back on that at all. I'm not going to start, you know, like cursing up a storm or anything. But if you knew me IRL, you would know F-bombs fly. So I'm holding my hand upside down for a few seconds and checking everything, and then coming back in to fix everything. Anyway, I'm just going to try to put more of me in the videos, right? More of my personality and more of my reasons for doing this, which isn't, you know, it's not 100%, hey, I want to be a rich YouTuber, but I'm not going to lie and say that's not attractive. Of course it is. I would love that. I would love to get sponsored content, and I would like to make some money, and, you know, maybe not be, you know, draining the economy wealthy billionaires, but, you know, maybe buy a house or something, right? But the real reason I do it is that I love to do my nails. And I also enjoy talking to you guys and making content and reviewing products and all of the things that go along with having a channel. I actually enjoy all of that. And the more I enjoy YouTube as a consumer, so I'm just going to do a full nail on the pinky and the index finger here. But this is way longer than these nails are going to be. Guys, I made these way too long. I don't even know what I was thinking. But, you know, whatever. I'm pressing out some polygel. This polygel is iMethod Beauty Polygel. I really like it. But it was colder in this room where I'm working because of the air conditioner. It was stiff. Look at how hard I am pressing that. So if you like a really stiff polygel, work with this in a cold room. It does not move until you move it. And it is definitely not this stiff under, you know, like warmer conditions. Not that it's runny by any stretch, but it will move a little bit. But you can see it. It's stiff. I am really pressing it. But it did enable me to make a pretty good looking nail without, you know, having a ton of filing to do later. Jake, did you hear that little growl and woof? My dog sees his reflection and he gets mad and chases himself. And he just noticed his reflection. That I have his bed in a place that's not really going to work out because it's too close to the mirror. And he doesn't like that at all. So I am putting down just a very thin nail bed or nail tip here. We're not going to remove this form at all because it's that thin. It would definitely break. And then once I get that cured, we're going to add some color to the edge of that nail bed. But like I was saying, guys, I really just feel like on top of having a good time doing my nails, maybe what's lacking from the channel is more me. Because there's a ton of nail channels out there, girls and guys doing way more professional looking work than I can do. And I'm learning and I'm getting better all the time. But I think the main appeal of the channel might be me. And not to be like stuck up about that. Oh, I'm so important. Who doesn't want to watch me? That's not how I mean it. But it's like, you know, when you're friends with somebody, the appeal of being their friend is hanging out with them. And I want this channel to be a bunch of friends. So I am just going to try my best to remember with every video that it's not just the nails you're here to see. It's me. Because when I go see the videos I watch, I want to see the content, but I enjoy the person I'm watching. So just going to try to keep that in mind while I make content. So as you can see, I added a chrome to that black in maybe the most unnecessary step of this, because once I started adding these flakies to that sticky layer I just laid down, it kind of went up on there no matter how hard I tried to keep it off, and it ends up being obscured in the end. And of course, what you see on that messy part on top, that's going to get filed off. So we're about to hit a part of the video, guys, where things right here, it gets a little fuzzy, and I don't know what happened because we were fine up until there. But for a minute here, things are going to be a little fuzzy, and I do apologize for that. I am just making sure that I've covered everything and that everything is ready for some more flakies, as we are going to add a second layer. And let me just address that. If you want the tips to be fully opaque with the flakies, you will probably need to lay down some sort of color under them, because they, by their nature, They don't always stay where you put them. Sometimes they shift and move. And I have places where the tip is see-through and you can see shine and flaky, but you can still see through it as well. That is what I was going for. If you're not going for that, you will want to put something under it or continue building those layers. But at that point, you're using a ton of flakies. You go through them faster than you expect to. I was really shocked how much I used, and I didn't think I did that much with them. So there you go. Now I'm just filling in that tip with some clear builder gel. And I end up doing this in several layers because, you know, that takes a little time. So I skipped past some of that because, like I said, this video is a long one. And now we're going to do the tiniest bit of filing just so you can see how it really does go from kind of hideous to pretty darn cute. I am in love with this set, y'all. Like, so hard. And they're beautiful, and they're a little flashy, but not too much, I think, personally. You have to let me know what you think at the end. So we're just going to continue taking this down a little bit, making sure everything looks cute. I'm not going to spend too terrible much time filing, especially with the hand file, because it is hard to stay under the camera, y'all. I start getting really close to my face, and even if I were under the camera, you'd be seeing the back of my head. So like right there, I was just starting to get a little too close. Let's talk a second about this dust collector by Melody Susie. I got it on a little bit of a sale. I forget exactly what it was. I want to say like 80 bucks. I think it's more like 100 normally. It's worth it, you guys. The level of dust that I deal with is so minimal, and I'm not wearing a mask when I'm filing, and I appreciate that because my glasses can sometimes get a little fogged up if I don't have them on exactly correct with the mask. But also my house, my room that I'm working in, it's not so dusty. I really like it, and it protects my lungs. So if you're doing nails and you don't have one, if you can swing it, just get it. If you need to save up a little for it, I would do that. It's worth it. You guys, I love it so much. You can see how much dust is in there just from this one nail. And all of that would be up in the air. You'd be breathing that. It would be settling down on everything. It would get inside of your gels if you had anything sitting out, which of course you wouldn't at this stage, but you know what I mean. It can be everywhere. And I work in my room, so it would be on my clothes and in my bed. Nobody wants that. So as you can see, there's already something on those two bare nails that were plain. The reason you're not seeing what I did with those, which is simply transfer foil, so you're not missing a ton. It was just going to be, you know, like maybe a minute of footage. I was out of frame. I was 100% out of frame. So the little bit that you could see was not worth putting in. You can see how pretty the transfer foil is. Once we have top coat on, you'll see how well the pink matches the pink from the Flakies, if you remember when we were putting them down. And you can a little bit see it there, but once we top coat it, it really does stand out. So I am using some of the gems from our giveaway. And again, that video is linked up there. Go check it out. It's a good giveaway. It's gems, clearly. But I'm using some of the gems from the giveaway. And just making some nice little cuticle placement. I think it's perfect for this set. I thought about getting more elaborate, but when I laid them down, I just thought that's sweet and pretty and cute, and it really matches the set. And the colors really go well with the colors of the Flakies and the transfer foil. So I'm really happy with this placement and this particular set of gems. Whew, guys, I've been talking now steady for 15 minutes. Can you tell I'm starting to wind down a little bit? This is the first time since I bought Super Shiny for the first time that I've not worn Super Shiny top coat, and the transfer foil is why. Super Shiny is a hard gel, and when I wear it on top of transfer foil, it seems to shatter. So I am going to try a different top coat and see how long it lasts, because I really don't want that to happen. And a regular no wipe top coat is usually a soft gel, so you're not going to get that same kind of shattering that you would get with a hard gel. And I mean, it shatters like glass, guys. You can see lines, then it starts to peel up. It is really awful. So I don't have colored hair right now. I figured let's give it a try. Guys, this is the finished set. I hope you like them as much as I do. I think they came out really beautiful. I hope it enticed you to get over and enter the giveaway. Don't forget you have to be a subscriber, so click that button and help me get to 500 subscribers by the end of the year. Guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. We are going to see you real soon for a lot more content. Talk to you then. Bye-bye.